my name is Kayla Keene, and this is my journal entry for Unit 5. This unit focused on a pretty complex topic that is sometimes oversimplified, and that is culture. So the scenario for this prompt is that I'm in a field position where women are mainly homemakers and the men typically do the work. So it's a little bit different than here where we're really trying to make it women go to work and like there's no divide between who stays home and who goes to work. Now I'm in the organization and I've got a male supervisor who in the office, women will tend to raise their hands and their opinions are typically ignored. And then I'm invited to this male supervisor's house, and after dinner, all the men stay at the table while the wife and kids go clean up after dinner. And to me, in this scenario, I find that extremely disrespectful, and it makes me uncomfortable. So I end up telling this to the male supervisor. And of course, he becomes defensive and tells me, well, who are you to tell me this when you come from a country where you've got high divorce rates, women's bodies are sexualized or objectified, there's all this sexual violence. And so now I need to think about my response to him. And I think in order to do that, I have to admit that I came to a hasty conclusion, and I do need to apologize to him for that, because I came to this assumption that just because there's this divide between male and female roles, that it automatically means disrespect, just because that's what it would mean in my culture. But that's not to say that that's what it means in another culture, because these decisions, I don't know the motivation behind these decisions, because they're in a their culture is rooted in something so much deeper than just here and now. And that's something that I completely disregarded. So I threw critical consciousness out the window and I said, these women are cleaning dishes and the men are going to work. So that means there's disrespect. But maybe this is something that's come from history a long time ago, and I need to talk with more people. I can't just make these assumptions. So I think I need to talk with the women. Maybe they are feeling disrespected though. So there are multiple sides to the story, and it's just that I came to this conclusion very quickly, and I needed to take a step back and get to know the people who actually are part of this culture. And I'm honestly also, I think I need to bring up that it was a little disrespectful to be labeled by the stereotype, all the negative stereotypes that he brought up about USA, like about the divorce rate and sexual violence, because these are things that I would not say define our culture. They're highly publicized, yes, but I don't think they're not staples or something that I would be proud to say are part of my culture. And I think that might be part of an older culture, because cultures are changing. They're always changing. That's something we learned in this unit, and it's really quite evident. I think this new generation, the generation I'm part of, is part of changing that stigma that women are objectified and everything. And so I think it's important to take that information into consideration and just be a lot more considerate of the differences between cultures before I make hasty generalizations in a new environment.